Hey guys, Lord here, back in with another action figure review, and after the hype train that was the Phantom Rider, a completely blank figure with next to no paint on it, but for whatever reason excites the ever-living crap out of me, we have a figure that underwhelms the ever-living crap out of me, which sucks because it's a character that I myself and many others have wanted in the life of the Marvel Legends line for the longest time. And that is, of course, going to be none other than the Marvel Legends Executioner Build-A-Figure Wave Werewolf by Night. Brought to us by the not-so-fine folks over at Hasbro, because while they did deliver this character after, I don't know how many years we were forced to use the Toy Biz one, they totally did everything they could to make it suck, and that is hysterical, because this is not a crap body, but they made it out of crap plastic. And then at almost a $30 price point, did not pack any accessories. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you new at this? I guess so. I guess you just keep hiring noobs that don't know what they're doing. So, taking a closer look at this guy, because again, no accessories. First thing I want to mention, he can look up. Way more than the Toy Biz one. Okay, we need to put that to bed. That is looking up. You pose him right, he can howl at the moon. It's not the best, but it's not the worst I've ever seen. People are going ape crap over that. He can, of course, rotate, and then he's got a little bit of tilt. That's fine. I will say, the Fang head would have been a great alt head for this guy. It's got the same, facial features and everything. Okay. Then as far as the shoulders go, they can lift up like that. Go back down. You can rotate all around. But the biceps here, this one's a little squeaky. The soap hasn't worked its magic just yet. But this one over here, you can tell, is butter smooth and makes no sound whatsoever. That's how it should be. Out of the box. So yeah, I'm hoping this one will eventually work itself out. I put soap in there 3 times now, so there should be plenty of lubricant to go around. But it's still squeaking like the dickens, man. And it feels like these biceps aren't even made for these shoulders. I don't know what is going on with that. That said, double elbow, that works fine. It's not the best looking thing ever, but it is what it is. He's got slightly gummy elbows too, because he's got the pinned joints. Oh no! But, that wouldn't be that big a deal if these biceps didn't suck straight arse. What is up with that? That said, his wrists can swivel and hinge. There we go. It's just stuck a little bit. And let me test something. Yeah, they pop out pretty easy, so why he's got no fists, I don't know. It's literally the only pair of hands he needed other than these claws here. Ab crunch is fine. Needs that far forward, that far back. It's all fine and dandy. He's got a waist twist. That works fine. Hips, kick out. Back down, forward, back. Thigh cut. Not terrible. Almost feels like his waist might be different. I think it is, because he's got actual pants. The Jackal, that this guy takes some parts from, does not have pants. So, he's got little underoos. So, this is probably either reuse from another character, or it's brand new. And so are the hips, so are the thighs, because he's got pinless knees. No calf cut to speak of in there on either side. I mean, if it's not going to be on one, it's not going to be on the other. I don't know if heating this up, you could get this to twist or not. Could just be it's locked in there because of the way they sculpted the darn thing. I don't know. That doesn't really bug me, though. But he does have a hinge in the foot with a rocker and peg holes at the bottom of the feet. His feet feel kind of big, but he's a werewolf. We'll let him get away with it, because he probably walks disintegrate sometimes. But, yeah, man, this is up there with, like, the Blood Axe Spawn from McFarlane, as far as, like, figures that I was looking forward to quite a bit, and let me down pretty hard. Pretty hard. So, that sucks. Am I happy to have a new one? Yeah, I think he's a little better to mess with than the old one. Let's not kid ourselves. Toy Biz figures are 20 years old. This guy is, well, not even 20 months old, so I think we got many years with this one. Whereas the other one, I don't know if I'd mess with that one at all. But it is disappointing that they totally Hasbro'd the crap out of it. Like, really. We've been waiting how long for them to make this character? They could have made him back in the day. Back when Jackal came out. Like 2016, is it? Right? Or was it? Somewhere in there. But, yeah. So, with that being said, it's time now that we move right along and take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here is not so good old Werewolf by Night, alongside a couple other figures from this Executioner Build-A-Figure wave. We have the 6-armed Aztecian Spider God Black Costume Spider-Man from Dark Avengers. Or just Spider-Man from Dark Avengers if you want to save some time and your breath. As well as, I can't believe it's not Diamond Head from Ben 10. No, in fact, it's Warbo from Crystar. Remember Crystar? I wasn't around the 80s, so I don't, but I think he's cool. He's a clear green dude with a crossbow that actually fits on his arm. Ain't that something? But we'll talk about him when we get to his review. That should be going up in the next couple of days here. But getting these two out of the way, why don't we bring in our two regulars? Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibilith, who is dropping his mace. As if this review wasn't bad enough, because it's about this Werewolf by Night figure that's just... Yuck! Then we have the infamous 11 Spawn, who, as usual, towers over everyone. So with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and it pains me to say this, but unfortunately, good old, or in this case, not so good old, Werewolf by Night here has to be one of the most disappointing figures of the calendar year 2025. Not just because he is an alt head and some fist hands away from being acceptable at the price point, but the quality of the joints in those arms. My God, is it bad. And not because it has pins. That's not the problem. The problem is Hasbro uses gummy, cheap, lousy, garbage plastic, and unfortunately, poor Werewolf by Night here is a victim of that plastic. I had to heat this guy up and loosen him up because I was afraid that the joints were literally going to break. Thankfully, they didn't when I was trying to fix him, and I was able to fix him. But at almost $30 a pop now, I have to do that with any Marvel Legends, whether they use old parts, new parts, or anything in between. That's just unacceptable. So, you know, all you guys out there that want a White Knight Hasbro, on one hand, I get it. They do catch a lot of crap. But they are responsible for catching a lot of that crap because of stupid decisions they make in regards to characters like Werewolf by Night, amidst others. So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review, for better or for worse, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.